Hi, everybody. It's Will on Live 4. Over the past few weeks, I've been considering what kind of person have I become with my Starfield videos. It started innocently enough, here making some meds on Sirius One using Out Ultimate Tweaks, and that was a great factory and a lot of wonderful products that help people. But then I kind of took, I don't know, kind of a turn for the worse, and began to get involved in doing drugs, making drugs. Particularly that Aurora Steve picked me up, very profitable and extremely useful. So, I began to wonder about myself. Am I coming like the Heisenberg, which, people know about? And to make things worse, what do they do next? I became like the vacuum cleaner salesman in Breaking Bad. Here I am mass producing ammo. So, okay, I thought that this is probably a message that I have to kind of turn my life around here in Starfield. But I have to tell you, then I met this guy, Something Wicked 3. I had seen some of his work on YouTube and downloaded a couple mods from Nexus Mods, the Outpost Project 2, and then Industrial Complex. So I began to follow him, and I found out he's on Discord, and I joined the Discord channel. And it turns out he's got a new mod coming out called, what is it called? Structured. So I got a chance to take a look at that. And man, it has completely changed the way I think about Outposts. Up to this point, my outposts were kind of boring in terms of um, extra building. It was essentially just a platform and a ton of fabricators. And, the goal was how can I make a lot of credits as quickly as possible? And and it was a lot of fun to set it up, very complicated and so on, but not much to look at. And then it got even worse when I did the Vitinium fuel rods factory here. I mean, there's basically nothing except the platform, some extractors, one little place to take a rest, but not much was happening. Well, I reviewed the pros and cons and consulted with my alter ego and looked at it, but Something Wicked, he had too much possibilities here. So here's what I did, guys. I went full Victor Bout. I now believe that this is the largest drug and ammo factory in the universe, at least in the known universe. And so I'm still the same guy, but I definitely have a little more skin in the game. So well, I'll take you on a tour of this factory. You can't tell too many people about it because there's a lot at risk here. But let me show you what the plan is for how we're operating. So here's the plan. As you can see, we have 5 cargo links all together. 2 of them related to ammo, and the other 3 are drugs. So enough, let's take a look around and see what we have here. So one of the great things about Wicked System is that all these cargo links and landing pads, everything can be connected together, so you don't have to run around and jump all over the place. So here's one cargo link. We can get by all the stuff here. Let's go over, and here is the other cargo link, again with a nice connection. And while we're over here, take a look at this great refueling platform here with sleep crates and other things can be loaded right on top of it. It's really, really cool. It's massive, but this is a big operation. And here's some big storage bins. And so let's go over and get used to take a look at the production line here. Going to go through a couple habs here that are waiting to be decorated by some other guy. But let's get down to the real business here. And you see that we have a transfer container, and it's filled with stuff, all that we need in order to make our various materials. And what is so fabulous is that Wicked has given us conveyor belt systems. So all those materials coming in can be dropped right on the conveyor belt, sent through. Here's some storage over here on a beautiful pallet truck. It's actually a couple pallet trucks. And as we go down, we're going to see some fabricators here, and these are used for intermediary products. And we have to take a little detour. Oops. Over here, very low gravity on Charybdis 5. So over here we have charge diodes, magnetic diodes, zero wire, large round primer, and this could be the small round primer. All products that are necessary to finally get to our ammo, which I'm making right down here in this next platform. And you see all of the cases here are all loaded up with different types of ammo, ready to go up on the assembly line system here. And I'll leave links to this mod, the ammo mod, and of course the drug mod also. So as they get shipped up on the conveyor belt, they get moved on over here. And we get to our final location. We got a lot of storage here. We have a lot of materials getting ready to go out. I don't have any customers yet for my ammo, so we're going to leave some room here. And this is another one of those great platforms in which I have storage and then room for a ship to land as well, because it is an active cargo link. So let's go over here and we'll go through them. Like I line up, right? We'll go through on down into this nice little hab, which is a garage. We open up the garage door and we slide right down here. Not quite lined up, but almost ready to go to the other garage door or garage, so that we get up and get to the drug manufacturing. Another wonderful hab here. And once again, a platform with lots of stuff on it. Here is a crate with some materials and crew stations. And again, we have a nice connection over here to our cargo link. One of them, here's a ship that just come in. This is the dual storage and building and cargo link set up here as well. And we have one other cargo link over there. But let's get to our drug construction here, our fabrication. We have water here on this pallet truck, and here's some of our other materials, and we'll go up here. Another cool setup with a platform. And here we are using an Outpost Ultimate Tweaks food printer to make synthetic Casambas oil. And you know that is a key ingredient for Aurora, which we're going to be making over here. These are just some other fabricators which are getting ready to hook up for other meds and chems. This is the Aurora room, and I think this is already set up for Aurora. We've made some. Here's the container with our Casambas oil, synthetic, and here's the Aurora system, and that will all get moved out. We have another exit over here, because there's another one of these platform setups, which is really terrific. Over here is a kind of a science bay with all of our workbenches in it. And as we go out and walk around, you'll see some more wonderful setups here. I mean, the scaffolding arrangements and pallet system in order to move all our materials are just amazing. And I mean, the actual buildings that this is in, there's nothing like this in any other mod, where you have a covered building with tracks for moving your materials. It's just the greatest. Now, there's more coming. Wicked has told me and showed me some of the new things, and I can't wait to get to them. Now, I have not been able to build as much as I wanted on this site, and you may have noticed that it's the video is jerky from time to time, so that could be my old thumbs here. But it also is, I have suffered an FPS hit because I have so many of those fabricators. It's, altogether with storage, is probably 100 machines that are all active and linked up to cargo links. It's more than my little system can stand. So although I do appreciate the reps I'm getting as a giant drug and arms manufacturer, I think with the next video, I'm going to use some of Wicked's new stuff, but it's going to be a little more modest on the manufacturing side, and maybe a little more complete insofar as the construction is done. So, okay, I think that that's a good place to end the video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And as I said, I'll leave links to everything below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.